What is your relationship with time? Are you wired and tired, stressed and overwhelmed, busy and going nowhere? Or just want to scale your business? Welcome to Take Back Time with your host, Penny Zenker. Penny focuses on books, strategies, tools, and tips to help you work smarter and approach your time more strategically. As a result, you can have more energy, focus, and get more done in less time. Be more efficient and effective. Get ready to take back time.
Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Take Back Time. My name is Penny Zenker, and I'm your host. Today, we're going to talk with Reid. You know, Greg is a great entrepreneur, a great business leader, and he's no stranger to the red carpet because he'll grab every opportunity that he can in order to share his message and insights. He's done this as a best-selling author. He's written over 50 books with over 28 bestsellers. He's a keynote speaker, sought after all around the world. He's also a film producer and an adventurer. So he loves to share his experience. He does so with energy and always an adventure and something to learn. He will share in this short interview some valuable lessons that you can learn to take back time. And they're also easy to apply. So without further ado, here's a short interview with Reid. Hey everyone, I'm here with Reid at The Secret Knock. And Greg, what I wanted to talk to you about is after reading your book, 3 Feet from Gold, what really stuck out for me is talking about perseverance. And so I wanted to get your thoughts on what and how somebody can be in that place of really persevere all the challenges that are going to come up. They're 3 feet from gold. How do they know? How do they stick with it?
Right. Well, there's a big difference between, having stickability, the power to persevere, and also knowing when to adapt and adjust. And I think that's what it comes down to. So stickability means that you got your eye on the prize and you know exactly what you want, but you have the ability to adapt and adjust along the way, or you just get stuck. So if I want to get to the end of the street and that's my goal, I got stickability where I know where I'm going. But I don't really get too caught up on how I got to get there. Like, did a kid leave a skateboard or a bicycle out to make my journey short? Can I hitch a ride by a neighbor driving down the street? Either way, I got stickability. I'll get to my destination. I just don't mind how it has to happen. I think that's the thing that people lose focus of.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love somebody on stage yesterday said something really powerful. They said it's not just about passion because passion can fade.
It's about love.
It's about love.
That's
so
right.
What's your perspective on that?
Well, it was a brand new perspective. I thought it was fascinating. I'm going to borrow it. I'd say steal it, but I'll just say borrow it.
Borrow with pride.
Yeah, it was brilliant. So yeah, they said, you can have passion and be all excited about something, but passion fades. You have to have love for your business, for your entity, for your relationships. And I thought it was just brilliant.
And I love the fact that we're here at your event, Secret Knock, and it's invitation only, right?
That's right.
And you're still learning new perspectives too. When you say that's a new perspective,
nonstop.
Right?
What about the guy?
People here are getting you to think like totally differently.
Well, the one guy's talking about what dark matter is in space and dimensions, and we can't see it. I mean, it's pretty mind-boggling stuff, right? I mean, I don't even know what to say to that. It's just spectacular.
Totally. Yeah. What would your sort of time management tip be? You've interviewed the most successful people around the world, and you yourself are managing a lot of different things.
Let me answer. There is no such thing as time management. It's all bullshit. At the end of the day, everyone's got the same amount of time. But it's how you handle your phone is how you handle your life.
Ooh, I like that.
So that means, are your apps up to date? How many unanswered emails and phone calls and things do you have? Your phone is a direct reflection of how we handle our life. The real reality is I'd stop and look at that, and then you can see exactly where we're headed.
That's awesome, because how we do something is
how
really
we do everything. Yeah, I mean, this whole time management thing. I mean, the reality, we all have the same time. It's just a matter of not only what we do with it, but it's also how we leverage it. Meaning that I understand the power of work my strengths and hire my weaknesses. What that means is I'm not a great writer, so I hire great ghostwriters. And that's why I put out so many books. And so I work my strengths, not focusing so much and trying to develop my challenges, because to me, that's kind of a waste of time. Because if you can sub it out or hire it out, I say you do.
Yeah, they're going to do it a lot faster and better, and that way you can focus on making
work your strengths.
Extra,
Like, no matter what, I'm never going to be a great wordsmith. No matter what. I mean, I got a D in English. I'm just a regular guy. However, if I can hire people that write the curriculum for our Princeton University, and they can help me write my books and take my words and make them come dance off the page, and then it can inspire millions of people, that sounds like a marriage made in heaven.
Absolutely.
Distractions are the enemy of productivity. Go to distractionquiz.com and find out your distraction profile. Are you a time zombie or a hamster? Take this free distraction quiz today to rate your ability to focus on what keeps you from being a wizard. Go to distractionquiz.com.
That's what I work on.
Absolutely awesome. So as a parting tip for our listeners, what would you say?
Seek counsel, not people's opinion. What's the difference? Opinions based on ignorance, lack of knowledge, inexperience. Counsel's based on wisdom, knowledge, mentorship. People pave the way. If you go to family friend, say you're going to write a book, they might talk you out of it because they've never done it. If you go to Mark Victor Hansen, who wrote Chicken Soup, he'll say, before you get started, here's what you need to know and give you counsel. If we would spend our activities seeking counsel, ignoring people's opinion, that's the day your life would change. Where are we getting our information from? And more importantly, is it current information today? Surround ourselves with people that are getting the results we want now.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you all for being here, right? It's about being proactive, getting a mentor, seeking counsel, and really creating leverage with the time that you have and showing up. My expression that I use is every day is game day. So I want to leave that with you today. Show up at your best for the time that you do have and be smart about the way that you work it.
Wow, those were some great nuggets from Greg Reid. And I can so relate to them right now with the project that I've been working on, that there were times when I felt like I was just spinning my wheels, like I wasn't getting anywhere, and I wanted to quit. You know, I certainly wasn't passionate about this project all the way through, but I was in love with it, and I still am in love with it. And that's what has helped me to persevere, because I know the impact that it's going to make is going to be huge. I'm going to be able to deliver a software program that's going to enable people to coach themselves and bring themselves into a greater awareness of where they are and what the behaviors are that they need to change in order to get better results. So I know it's going to make a huge impact, and it can be used across any context. So it's like that metaphor of 3 feet from gold. Gold runs in a vein. And so there's been times when I've gone through it, I've had a taste of success, but I wasn't catching the full vein of the gold. So it took me to find the people that were going to work with me, that were going to collaborate, the right partners. And that made all the difference, so that I wasn't taking on everything and trying to, you know, where Greg says, focus on your strengths and outsource for your weaknesses, right? That is so key. Once I let go and let people in to be a source of support and to collaborate with others, that brought me much closer to the end result that I was looking for. And then also, you know, why would I ask anyone who's never developed a piece of software and marketed it and looked to get a mass number of people, you know, 1 million, 2 million people on their software, if they've never done it? Why would I want to listen to someone who wants to give me their opinion but has no experience? That just doesn't make any sense. So I am pretty good at that, of not listening to people who have opinions and want to tell me to stop doing what I'm doing, or this is how I should do it. That's not who I'm going to be taking advice from. I'm going to be seeking counsel of people who have had experience in this area and can really help me to propel my marketing, to find the right partners and so forth, because they've done it and it's in the same context. So much wisdom, and so much that it relates to my current project that I'm working on. And it's exciting because I'm at that point where I'm really starting to gain traction, and I'm really starting to hit the vein of gold there. So I know that that's there for you as well. And so I want you to really think about, you know, which project or part of your life is this most relevant to, and what's the biggest thing that you can take away today? Even if it's just doing that phone exercise and understanding where you are in your use of your phone and how that relates and maps to other areas of your life. And what's the one thing that you can be more deliberate about and take control over, and also let control away from the things that you can't control, right? Release and let go of what you can't control, and find the best tools, the best partners that you need in order to be focused, directed, and deliberate in everything that you do. So today, you definitely took away a nugget to help you to take back time. My name's Penny Zanker, and I'll see you in the next episode.
Thank you for listening. Today's topic is another opportunity for you to put the knowledge you learned into practice. Tune in again next week for more strategies that will help you have more energy and focus to get more done in less time, so you can continue to take back time.